Hello, I'm Nutt and I'm playing Journeyman Project 3. And yeah, I just realised something. I forgot to look around when I was over there, didn't I? You know, for useful items. Which is kind of a big mistake. Especially for me to make, as I am used to adventure games. Such.
Make sure you don't trip on that rope. That was a subtle hint to look down.
Ah!
Not as subtle as a hammer. That's not driftwood. It does look like it once belonged on that ship out there.
Does it?
Appears to be in pretty good shape. I think the rope ladder would go very well with your inventory.
Ah. That's rope ladder.
What? You're going to leave the owner a note? You're on a deserted island! Gage, take the rope!
Maybe. I'll take it. Maybe it won't.
That rope ladder is like one of your modern ladders in many respects, only more rope-like.
Ah. I was wondering why is it called a rope ladder and not a step ladder or a set ladder. Also note to self, don't try and mock the weak checks here. Your audience may not want to mock the weak. Well, considering most my views are from America, I think it's
We only had some sort of climbing device.
pretty obvious.
Rope ladder! Let's see, rhymes with pope ladder?
Yeah, I could use a pipe ladder.
Wait. Arthur the All-Knowing is seeing a rope entwined in your future. I see a rope ladder, much like the one in your inventory. I see you hooking the rope ladder onto the broken stair. I see you climbing up the ladder. I see... Whoa. I see you have a tight-fitting jumpsuit.
Oh my. That doesn't sound very good.
Oh no, the stairs are wasted. My parents are gonna be pissed.
Yeah, that's definitely a thing.
The technology that drives this windmill is at least 2 centuries before its time. From what I can tell, power generated by the central shaft gets transferred to that diagonal shaft, leading me to believe that this windmill is actually a wind pump designed to move water. Why, I don't know.
Yeah, the more you know. Just educate my viewers for no particular reason whatsoever.
This island isn't deserted, it's been attacked. Something destroyed the city's seawalls and flooded it.
But what?
I doubt she would have written the code into anything permanent. She probably would have traced it in sand, dirt, maybe even human blood. A message she knew would not stay permanently. Keep
You mean
looking.
like that?
I'm sure it's right under your nose.
There you go, time code. Oh no, oh dear, something's happening. An eclipse. Hang on a minute. That doesn't belong here. I don't belong here.
That Cyrolan ship completely leveled that building. But the Cyrolans are supposed to be the good guys. The founders of the symbiotree. Why would our allies attack?
That's
We
a
need to
very
get
good
to the bottom of
question.
this. Let me check out the time code. The time code you found is 1/3 of a temporal coordinate.
Of
The other
course.
2 pieces I can triangulate Agent 3's location.
Triangle. 3 pieces. Gotcha.
Well, you found one of the codes. I assume I have your interest piqued. Now, find the other pieces. There's still much more to see.
Alright.
The nerve of her! Coming in here, taking over my space. Next thing you know, she'll be cleaning up my workbench.
All those holograms coming in here, taking up spaces. Daily Mail rant, Daily Mail rant, Daily Mail rant.
We're in a null time pocket, Gage. If this place was a verb, it would be regurgitate. Agent 3 and I discovered it when we were thrown into the time stream. Not a terribly exciting place to honeymoon, but I figured it was safer than where we just were.
I don't know why I just did that.
Gage, I think you're good for about 900 more flushes.
Huh?
Gage, help! We're trapped inside your screensaver!
Oh, this is what this is. Ah, yes, the mountains.
Either Agent 3 has sent us to languish in a deep well, or we shrank into your turtleneck.
Oh, now he's wearing a turtleneck.
If this is a well, then one of my wishes is to be in a bigger well.
There's a noble
If
wish.
this well works like I think it does, pulling that lever on the wall drops the stone slab over the floor drain, allowing water to fill the well. Or with our luck, it unleashes the well-dwelling piranha.
That sounds good.
When you pull that lever, water should come rushing in. As the water fills up, we might be able to ride it to the top of the well. To avoid drowning, hold onto the bucket and use it to increase your buoyancy. To hasten drowning, pull the lever with your mouth open.
Sounds like some good advice there. Don't use a helmet on.
Next time we vacation in the past, I'll bring my swim trunks. So what's next? Bungee jumping off the pyramids? Bull leaping in Crete?
That sounds fun. Hey, I can take this. As an adventure gamer, I know that's a good thing.
Did you hear that noise? Sounds like there's some kind of commotion going on in the distance.
Yeah, involving lasers. Did this time have lasers?
Whatever tore through here seemed intent on breaking and scorching everything. From what I can tell of the remains, the former culture was very advanced, and judging from the shape of this plateau, they mastered terrace farming techniques.
Ah, very
Although they
advanced.
probably should have put more time into the fire department.
So if they're very advanced, then they must have lasers.
Look, Gage, another basket case.
Gee, I wonder what he's saying about Gage. Anything interesting to say about that? No? Let's go. You know, when I remember how to walk. Wasn't that fun? Weren't you glad I recorded all that?
We've covered most of this plateau and we haven't found that timecode piece. Agent 3 said that in 2 of the environments we needed to get to the highest vantage point.
Yeah.
Those balloons look like they have a good view.
No, obviously this is the place where I got to go to low vantage point.
How typical. Every time we go to a theme park, all the good rides are closed.
Yeah.
For once, I'm at a loss for words. I can't think of a
Really?
reason why those piñatas are here. Pre-Columbian South American cultures were never really known to be avid balloonists. But then again, according to my knowledge of this time period, there was no record for this civilization.
I wonder what that means.
The balloon closer to the ground appears to have been damaged. I can see that the higher balloon appears to be in better shape. It has an attached gondola. With the attached baskets, the natives could have used these balloons for transport.
Really?
We need to find a way to bring that lower balloon down to our level.
It's with the basket, right?
Whatever mechanism they use to manipulate the balloon is broken.
Also, for some reason, I never seem to have checked this out, ever, when I played this before. So I had no idea you had this 3D view of everything you carry. Yeah, figure out whereabouts to click.
Let's improvise. Remember the bucket crank on the well? You can
Yes.
attach it to the end of the lever arm and use
Like
it as
this?
a winch to reel the lower balloon down.
Like I'm doing right now? Yeah. I'm basically just going for his comments.
If we're going ballooning, I don't want to hang from this thing like some deranged Bond villain. So,
Well,
we
that
could
sounds
either
like
attach the
fun.
basket you found, or we could keep looking around and hope we find another basket with a CD player and leather interior.
That sounds like a plan.
Not exactly the prettiest balloon, but it definitely maybe should fly. Now,
Maybe.
Gage, don't panic, but we're going to attach your basket to the balloon and fly high into the air. Why, yes, Gage, I like mushrooms. Why do you ask?
Ah, way high.
Do you hear a hissing noise? Yes, I'm quite aware of how annoying that is.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like the code is here. Agent 3 must have meant for us to reach that next balloon.
What a jerk.
Look around for anything useful. We need to find another way to draw that balloon closer to us. Try taking really deep breaths.
Nah, I don't think it's gonna work. I got a rope.
There's a rope with a hook dangling off our balloon. See if you can toss the rope to the other balloon. If you can hook the gondola, then you can pull that balloon over.
Now to demonstrate some awesome throwing skills. Oh yeah, MLG and stuff. Okay.
And newcomer Gage Blackwood has roped a wild air balloon in under 6 seconds. That makes him our new rodeo grand champion.
Take that, Applejack, and your not blue ribbons. That's not very good, is it? No vessel, huh? I wonder who that belongs to.
There were two different alien groups fighting over that city. I recognized the Cyrolan ship, but I have no idea who those other vessels belong to. Maybe Agent 3 can explain more when we find her.
Maybe.
Let's look at this time code.
Gee, wonder what this'll do.
Nice work, Gage.
What is this gonna do
I'm
to me?
computing the second piece now. Looks like she's pretty far. How can I tell you in terms you would understand? You know how long it takes to find humor in a Gallagher show?
Nah.
Well, in time-space terms, she's 1,000 Gallagher shows away. That third piece is essential to the coordinate.
I wonder if that is
We
a
need it
dig.
if we want any chance to find her.
Excellent. By now you understand the importance of my discovery. Go to the last environment. The final code piece will lead you right to my position.
Alright then.
If she does that one more time, I'm putting up a sign that says no girl time agents allowed.
Yeah, this'll be our boys only fort.
Gage, this is your colon. Eat more, Bran.
Right, sorry. No, it's his colon. Colon.
The whole space-time continuum concept is actually quite simple. You see, Gage, space and time are actually just floating along in a big lava lamp.
Now, what I'm thinking, of course, is wee-oo. But enough of that. Himalayan mountains, huh?
It's cold. I think we just arrived on Agent 3's shoulder. If we invent the toboggan centuries before its time, we could sell them to local Tibetans and be gazillionaires in the future. Using time travel how?
Yeah.
Oh, I suppose you want to save the world. What about
I
armies?
selfish.
Would it be improper for an artificial intelligence to go sledding? Just one hill gauge. Come on, it's the Himalayas.
Good luck doing that without the suit.
Oh my, Gage. That poor man in the snow is dead. The destruction caused by this avalanche was complete. I doubt there were any survivors.
What, new smart-ass comment? Like, looks like that man has chilled out. No, wait, this doesn't work. You can't see my face. Again, ever. Oh, I think this is pretty obvious.
That mechanism must have controlled something around here before this place was smashed. Maybe we can fix it. Gage, go get my Time Life Mythical Land home repair books.
Nah, screw the books. We don't need to read here.
I feel like yodeling.
Nah. Drop.
Ow! I think I was sitting on my keys.
It's not locked.
Your old hard life of crime just might pay now. We could get into this building if we break in through the window. The beauty of my plan is that breaking and entering isn't even illegal yet.
That's perfect.
Why don't we just force open the window? It's not like the insurance inspector is gonna say, "Sure, the avalanche knocked over the house, but this window looks a little suspicious." The window is
Wait,
frozen shut.
I'm pretty sure they have
We
been
need
invented
something to
yet
pry it
either.
open. Gage, go inside and try to find a crowbar. Use the wooden staff to pry open the window.
That wasn't really a hint, that was more of a demand. Oh, I mean, command. And pushing harder couldn't have achieved the same thing as just jabbing that? How?
It's possible that Agent 3 hid one of the codes in this room somewhere. Let's spread out.
Yeah, you go out there, I stay in here.
Just think. If we were in the Magic Kingdom, this would be Tragedy Land.
The land of tragedy.
There are windows above that half-buried Buddha statue. Agent 3 might have wanted us to see something that was on the other side of this building.
Yeah, say something more entertaining.
I didn't think I would ever see a head bigger than mine. But there it is. Climb up on Buddha's huge cranium and we should be able to reach that window. In case of an emergency, please exit the building over the escape Buddha in an orderly fashion.
Every temple needs an escape Buddha.
The time code must be around here somewhere.
Like there? And look! Plot! Hey look! It's the good guys!
Oh, Sir Rollins. They look like they mean business. What could they be searching for here? Uh-oh. Gage, if we don't leave now, the Master of the Flying Guillotine will finish us in a split second.
And we're out.
We've got her! computing her position now. According to these coordinates, Agent 3 is hiding 14 days before your present time on a different planet. Possibly
14 whole
Jupiter
days,
or
huh?
Saturn. Okay, I have her position now. Be ready for anything, Gage.
Now you know that aliens destroyed Atlantis, Shangri-La, and El Dorado. Imagine how history would have been different if those cities were spared. The TSA
you mean those
must
places
know
existed?
of our discovery. With the last timepiece, you should have the coordinate for my position. I will be waiting.
Right. Ooh, more cutscene-orama.
Gage,
Well, this is all.
I didn't think the TSA would send you.
They didn't.
How can you ignore what
I
I'm
work
showing
alone.
you? Think of your duty to history.
What would you know about duty? You coming with me now?
Wait, before you arrest me, there's someone here who may convince you further.
Who?
Why do you plague me in my final moments? You took away my lab, my life.
Dr. Sinclair, I
Nah,
saw
he
you in
wants
the
to take
past.
more.
Fleeing the destruction of Atlantis. What were you doing there?
Atlantis!
Great
You saw
Scott!
its destruction! Then you know that the most beautiful city in history was
yeah, he's
destroyed
going back to time
by
travel.
our benevolent
Doesn't look a thing like Doc Brown.
Yes. I saw it all, Elliot. But why did the Sorolans attack? They're our allies.
They razed Atlantis. It was an unrelenting fire. When the Sorolans came back 10 years ago, I tried to warn Earth. And nobody would listen.
Of course.
And I was
Typical.
imprisoned. By you,
Nice job breaking it, hero.
Foresight.
I need to know more. Who were the Sorolans fighting?
Long ago, I believed in higher powers. I took it as my purpose to heal and shepherd the world. But the world turned its back on me.
Typical.
And this is my reward for a lifetime of faith.
Some lifetime, huh?
Goodbye, Agent Blackwood.
Elliot.
Well, someone's coming. That's just going a bit. And then look up. What are you
Can
looking at?
anyone around here follow orders?
Nope.
William, the chameleon prototype was top secret. You're in this just as deep as Gage is.
That's how could you?
You can't imagine the trouble you've caused us. Lock her up! I should throw you in with Agent 3 for insubordination. But the truth is, I need you. We're in the middle of a crisis. The Breaker Quadrant was attacked only hours ago.
What? There hasn't been an attack on the Symbiotree in decades.
You mean
Do we know
the
who?
time traveler was late?
We haven't been able to identify the ships. They smashed through our frontier outpost. They're on an intercept course for Earth. The Sorolans have cautioned us to ready our planetary defenses, and are here to offer their support and counsel.
Gage
With their top
Blackwood.
heavy bodies.
I am Gisela, the Sorolan ambassador to Earth. In this time of crisis, we have come to ask you for
Those
your
same
aid.
ships have been on Earth before! They were fighting your people, Ambassador!
Gage, tell them what you saw!
Hell, is she still here? Get her out of my sight!
Apparently they had the
Agent
worst
Three's right.
security team.
While I
But
was
she's
in the
barely
past, I
struggling
saw a
and-
craft similar to that
Look.
when battling Cerolan ships. I was in Atlantis, Ambassador. I know what your race did.
What the hell are you talking about, Gage?
Be calm, Commissioner Baldwin. My government has never permitted me to admit this. In your distant past, we defended your planet against a savage race, the Quothalas. When my race was young, an elder race called the Sosequi had already passed. They left only whispered legends of their
Why is it
legacy.
that aliens
relic
always
that
refer to the
contained their
past
vast
as
knowledge.
when their race was young?
A trail of legends led us to Earth, and it was at Atlantis that we met the Quothalas. Afterwards of peace failed. We both fought with a frightening passion for our birthright. When one of the Quothalas ships landed near the temple, we had no choice but to destroy the city. We still believe that action saved your world, and many others.
Your quest
Really?
for the legacy has resulted in the destruction of 3 civilizations from our history.
The Quothalas were butchers. We saved your Earth from enslavement.
Yeah, dude!
After the destruction of Atlantis, we battled the Quothalas hordes for centuries. Twice more during
Oh,
your
sorry, it's just the
history,
tone of
the
his
legacy's
voice.
influence resurfaced in the form of 2 highly advanced human cultures. Sadly, each of the cities were destroyed
Highly
in
advanced,
brutal
huh?
battles. After the 3rd city fell, we were able to crush the Quothalas. We assumed they were gone forever.
Commissioner,
Why is it that
I'm
the
receiving a
highly
message from
advanced
deep space.
races are always the ones that get destroyed?
You must turn over the legacy and time travel technology, the birthright of the Quothalas. If you do not, there will be dire consequences.
And the consequences will never be the same.
The situation is desperate. The Symbiotree defense fleet is scattered, and the Quothalas Armada more formidable than ever. That is why we have come here. With the legacy, we may be able to stop the Quothalas. Without it, the Symbiotree might not be able to protect Earth this time.
You need us for our time travel technology. You're asking us to go back to the cities before their destruction to search for this legacy.
Let me go back, Commissioner. I've been to the cities. I can find this legacy. At the very least, it will give the Earth a bargaining chip with the Quothalas.
You wouldn't even know where to start looking.
Plus, Gage does have the
In each of
special
the cities,
suit.
the attacks seem concentrated over the central temples. The legacy may be hidden in one of them.
Doesn't look as though we have much of a choice. But this is going to happen our way, Ambassador. This will be an Earth investigation only. The Earth government will be made
Plus,
aware
they
of
would kind of
everything
stick out like sore
disclosed.
thumbs.
My government should not have kept this from you for so long. I hope this will not hurt the kinship between Cyril and Earth.
Very well, Gage.
Another thing that aliens seem to say.
I'm sending you on a
Kinship.
mission to search for this legacy.
William, program 3 jump coordinates to each of the 3 cities approximately 1 day before they will be destroyed.
They should be uploading to your suit in a moment.
How will I know this legacy when I see
Yeah,
it?
they know
All of
about
the
these
Cerolan
races that
legends
no one knew
describing
about
the legacy
before.
are vague. This pendant is an ancient Sosequi relic that our archaeologists discovered on another planet. We believe this symbol is a Sosequi marking that represents their legacy. The true legacy might also bear this mark. Good fortune, Agent Blackwood.
Well then. Cutscene over. But first.
Well, here we go, Gage. We need to find the 3 pieces of the Sosequi legacy. The time coordinates are in your menu. Choose one and we'll be on our way.
Righto.
Meanwhile, back at the Batcave... Gage, tell me honestly, you're really the only guy that works here, right?
Yeah, I guess he is kind of the guy who always has to save the day, isn't he? Just looking around pointlessly.
Bright light! Bright light!
Nothing interesting. Let's go. See. I remember this place from the demo. Yeah, I had to demo this once. What did I say once? I still got that demo. Except I didn't start up here. There was this dock guy. There was this guy at the pier.
Look to the center of the city. That's the intact temple that the Sorolans obliterated into flaky temple dandruff.
I see.
The layout of the city seems to radiate around it, as if it dominated every aspect of their culture. Sounds like a good place to start.
Yeah. That'll be for next time, though. So till then, goodbye.